Irons, buenas Irons, soy Lenfi66, os doy la mica, soy Lenfi66, buenas Irons, soy Lenfi66, os doy la bienvenida a mi canal, espero que os guste el directo de hoy, suscribiros a mi canal, que es Lenfi66, y vamos a hacer 2K23, seguimos, vamos a intentar ganar, seguimos, vamos a por más victorias en liga, ¿vale? He hecho un fallo en directo, s'ha fet un directe abans, he no sortit la càmera i he podido posar la càmera. Vamos, vamos a mirar, vamos a jugar partidos, vamos, ya mireu a clasificatorias, vamos primeros en la Conference Oeste, vamos primero. Hola Carlota, ¿cómo estás? ¿Cómo estás, Carlota? Vamos a mirar. Trailblazer, vale, vámonos. Vale, vamos a jugar un primer partido. ¿Cómo estás, Carlota? Vale, Glacier Trailblazer. Trailblazer. Vale. Ànim que tot sortirà bé. De Team Femp. Vale, Team Femp. Trailblazer 41-8. Vale. Tenemos 41 victorias y 8 derrotas. Hemos perdido 8 vegades y 41 victorias. Vamos a par. Creo que ganaremos. Vale. Nos toca contra House, Atalanta, que están. Gracias. Es de la NBA. Madrid tindrà el 2K24, que és aquest 23. No puc perquè encara no han tret. Vale. Thunder, Warriors. ¿Dónde está? Oeste. Vamos. Vamos, primer partido de este directo es como vale, contra Atalanta House. Vamos a conseguir nuestro 42 victorias, que conseguiremos ganar nuestro 42 o perderemos la novena partida. ¿Qué creo? ¿Ganaremos o perderemos?
And so for us, it's helpful for them to know, to remember, because we've been in the trenches for so long. Like some of the things that they thought they'd be complaining about, like, oh yeah, we fixed that 3 months ago. And so it's
empieza el gran partido. Segundo del este y primero del oeste, que somos nosotros. Ellos, el rival, segundo de este y nosotros primeros de oeste. Vamos. ¿Qué crees? ¿Ganaremos o perderemos? Vamos. No salgo suplente.
He's checked in for Winslow. Bays checked in for Atlanta. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Vamos, va.
And so in the game for the Hawks, the guard pair, the talented Young and Murray. Okongwu is out there with Collins, and it's Bay in at the 3, the small forward. Grant finds MP. He doesn't hit that one. So Atlanta will take it the other way.
La cuestión más clarísima que he visto.
Last year they split the season series. Happens a fair amount between teams from the East and West.
Yeah, even when it comes to matchups where it looks like one side should be the clear favorite, those brief 2-game series often end 1-1.
Que podemos. Vamos, va. Vamos solo. Hemos dejado todo y es intentaremos ganar el partido.
In case of emergency, break glass player in Trae Young. But they're not afraid to attack mismatches, and this is the type of offenses that I think a lot of players
Triplazo de mi compañero. Ha hecho un triplazo extraordinario.
and that causes
Qué
a
locura.
big time breakdown. And he's
Vamos,
quick to
va.
take advantage.
Una cosa. Están buenos. Que están buenos. Que todos los faltas nuestros estiran.
In the early going, they've been very crafty at drawing contact to work themselves to the line.
Well, I want to add also the damage that has been done on the inside. A lot of rubble in there, but they're continuing to go right at the defense.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Watford's checked in. Reddish comes in for Jeremy Grant. Simons, he's checked in for Shaw. And Johnson in for Lillard.
They've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
On the wing, Johnson.
Vamos, va.
With the floater. Kicks it to Capella. And he banks in the lane.
And their
Que
offense
remonta.
already in a
Esto se
flow.
remonta.
Some stellar
Esto se puede
shooting
remontar.
to jump out to this league.
Puede
And
remontar.
that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And
Sí,
the
que puede
awareness
remontar.
of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Here's Cardona. In the hoop for his
Qué
third
bueno.
game from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
Showing the quickness right there. Just tough to keep up with him.
To the inside. And the dunk by Capella.
Trae Young continuing to read and scan the floor.
De momento si voy
and that
perdiendo
time finds an open
31-22.
teammate.
De momento no
Passes it to
tenemos
Simon.
contra...
Here's Cardona. Again, the Trailblazers good for 2.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Who's going to miss first? Every time one team scores, the other team right back at you.
And the basket by Johnson.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal.
Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Simons choosing to drop that dime instead of forcing his own play.
The Trailblazers have been good at the line so far. 5 of 5.
Penalty.
Correcto, bueno.
And so it's Atlanta.
Intentaré, porque al momento
They
vamos
lead by 7.
perdiendo.
They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
I like their aggressiveness in that one. No one's going to give you anything. You've got to go out and take it.
And going back and watching that game,
no hace falta, no
one
hace
spot
falta, no
on the
hace
floor,
falta.
they did not own it.
Personal foul.
This is
No
his
podemos
second
hacer,
trip
no
to the
podemos
free throw
hacer
line.
faltas porque ellos están
You know,
buenos.
something I remember from their last game was how good he was
Taking
at the
2
line.
shots.
Yo tengo fe al equipo para conseguir remontar
First one
partidos.
falls for.
One of the truly elite offensive.
Suplente. Somos suplentes.
Substitution on
Ends
the
up
court.
going with the new group.
At the line
And
for
Atlanta will
Portland.
go for a different look here.
Jeremy Grant.
Okongwu's checked in for
At the
Capella.
line for
Collins
South.
comes in for Bruno Fernando. Bays checked in for Johnson. And Murray subbed in for Griffin.
Yo tengo fe en mi equipo, tengo fe. Tengo fe.
The free throw drops for Grant.
On average, 4 to 6 coaching changes happen after every regular season, and in 2021, the Trailblazers parted ways with their coach after 9 seasons, and Chauncey Billups was brought in as their new leader.
On the court for Atlanta, the guard pair, the talented Young and Murray. John Collins is out there with Okongwu. And it's Bay in at the 3. Three-pointer, Lillard cranes the three-pointer. Lillard's got 7 now. Well, we know Brent, the Blazers front office really seems to like Coach Chauncey Billups. They feel he brings a certain toughness to that team.
Yeah, the accountability part is what they lean on with Chauncey, and obviously a great connection in the point guard mentality between Chauncey and Damian Lillard. Immediately a lot of respect given to him because of how he treated himself in his career.
No sé por
It's
qué
been a welcome change for the organization, and we'll see
estamos
if they can
haciendo
improve
muy
on last year.
estamos haciendo muy muchas faltas. Estamos haciendo muchas faltas y dicen faltas. No me gusta haciendo faltas porque nos pueden escaparnos del partido y ganar el partido porque vuelve ese suplente con una reacción.
Bay hits them both. At this point of the season, Greg, right in the heart of the schedule, what are the biggest challenges for a player?
Kevin, sometimes it's just about knowing what city you're in. The travel in this league is crazy, but you really want to keep focus and sleep and eat right.
¿Qué he hecho?
Murray outside. Here's Cardona. That one is good again. He sits right from the floor with the basket.
Nice vision from the youngster. Sharp that time.
And so Young will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Murray outside. Here's Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
The Hawks leading by 6. Bobbed up there for Collins. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Yeah, when Collins gets up there like that, look out.
NP passes to Sharp. And it's good.
Sharp's
got 10 points.
First quarter was a bit shaky. Good to see a player who doesn't let a slow start get to him.
Estamos bien a momento, estamos bien. En momento podemos. Si fueron bien las cosas, vamos a nuestra para los dos.
Coming out of the floor for the Hawks.
41 seconds left in the first half of the game. Lillard finds MP. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up.
Vamos.
Lillard's got 5 assists tonight.
And they've had
Si falla, vamos, podemos dar.
Okongwu.
¿Por qué siempre corre más que mi jugador? Que corre más que todo el equipo.
Down the two-hand slam. Back to Lillard. Here's Cardona. Score that one for him.
Vamos.
8 field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Young looking around. Over Lillard. Here's Okongwu. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. 8 points for him.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes.
59 a 53. ¿Qué rico se remonta o no? Podemos remontar. Remontaremos, como os digo, el partido o lo remontaremos. Yo digo que hay que echarle en directo. Remontaremos o lo remontaremos el partido.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even.
No sé por qué ahora se suplente. De vuelta suplente.
Watford's checked in. MV comes in for Jeremy Grant. Nasir Little, he's checked in for Winslow. And
Sí,
it's
son muy
Simon
para que no...
and Atlanta will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Bruno Fernando comes in for Collins. Johnson, he's checked in for DeAndre Hunter. And Griffin subbed in for DeJounte Murray. MP is out there with Little. Then it's Sharp. Then it's Anthony Simons. And it's Watford in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group on the floor.
Oh, good pass right there from Sharp. These types of plays really help team chemistry.
AGA, what about these Hawks? They can really be fun to watch.
Yeah, and they just need to be more consistent, Kevin. It seems they can beat anyone on any day. If they can start doing that regularly, we're talking about big things in the future.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, GA?
Thanks very much. Now, some people call John Collins John the Baptist for how he helps over defenders. He says, the game is slowing down for me. I'm able to see my spots. I want to continue to build on that and be looked at as a pillar, a guy that can be counted upon. Kevin, it seems he's hungry for more. Back to you.
He's a big-time dunker, that's for sure, looking to reach his full potential. David Banks. And the Hawks making a change here. Dave's checked in. Pass to Fernando. And here's Bay. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Now the pass to Watford. Back to MP. Fernando.
No puede ser.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if they're going to keep missing layups.
Trailblazers trail by 16. Here's Cardona. And he uses the glass on the way. MP's got 7 points for the quarter.
Playing from behind right here. Not easy, but he is answering the bell.
Yeah, doing anything he can right now to get his team to cut into this lead and give them a chance.
It's Young on the wing. Capella trying to free himself up. That's good. And the Hawks lead by 16.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
MP, no good.
Una rabia.
On deep. And no good in the last second attempt this time. Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight. And there's been the driving force for Atlanta. He was a true standout at the offensive end, both with his scoring and his passing. Back right after this. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard.
Ahora, Aper, suplente. Y he sido titular siempre a cada partido titular. Y ahora no sé. 120.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Dishes to MP. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Sometimes Reddish plays too often, and maybe sometimes that's true, but also give him credit for being unselfish.
There's 21 seconds left in the game. And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
Johnson against Holiday. And so it's the Hawks.
120 a 91.
Crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise.
Han hecho 27 puntos, una asistencia.
For Brent Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Olney.
La novena derrota en liga.
Thanking you for tuning in.
Una derrota contra Atalanta. Expulsion son 39 y nosotros la novena derrota. Vamos. Vamos a levantar y a por la victoria. Ahora contra el Memphis Grizzlies. Están segundos contra el segundo de la primero y segundo. Será otro partidazo porque el primero y segundo. Vamos, esta vegada quiero ganar porque la de... Se me puede escapar la ventaja que tenía.
So we've already have kind of relationship and rapport, and the first time some of these guys came in, it wasn't like they're ready to just give us their raw feedback, They're trying to be polite.
Me castiga por un mal partido que he hecho. Más que el anterior.
Very willing.
With the trade deadline approaching, our
soy titular, ahora sí, soy quinto inicial. Hemos conseguido hasta de vuelta al quinteto inicial.
And it makes it tough to trust the organization at times. And if players are well liked, it can tear a locker room apart. I've seen it.
Now the opening lineup for the Portland Trailblazers. Lillard and Sharp with the guards. Jeremy Grant out there with MP, and it's Nurkic in at the 5. Now here's Morant. Really played well against Indiana in his last game.
Vamos.
Jacks up a 3, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
When you're as explosive as Ja, then opponents are going to let you take shots.
MP against Jackson. MP, perfect night so far.
2 for
2.
Using his speed advantage to create the separation he needs for the shot.
Outside Bain. Brooks, the pass to Adams. Back to Brooks. Shoots over Grant. And it's Brooks missing. Grant against Brooks. MP right side. And he blasts it off the glass. Wow.
Making his presence known with that swat. Jackson Jr. understands when to go after blocks.
That's Morant off the drive. And then Morant with the dunk.
A little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass.
I don't mind that. I mean, they've met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Free throw good. And you can tell how much these fans here in Memphis love their Grizzlies.
Yeah, I mean, BA, ever since they moved here in 2001, these fans have been so loyal. And the players are also enjoying playing here. Memphis is a fun-loving city with great barbecue and a lot of character.
Now here's Morant. He's got 5. Outside Bain. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Adams. Tries yet again. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Yusuf Nurkic picks one up.
Some consider Adams to be the strongest player in the league. He never backs down from a physical challenge.
And Adams drops them both. In 2013, Steven Adams was selected 12th overall by OKC, the first rounder born in New Zealand.
Yeah, BA. Well, I mean, Adams is blazing a new trail. An example for kids in his home island of New Zealand. You too can become an NBA player.
Averaging almost 23 points a contest. A fantastic offensive player. Jackson gets the bucket.
This is where you want Jackson Jr. going to town. He's got a nice soft touch around the rim.
Timeout called. Portland.
The son of an NBA player, Jaren Jackson Jr. I actually played a bit with his dad, Jaren Sr. in Orlando back in the early 2000s, which means I'm old.
Jackson is just the latest father-son NBA duo. Lots of great ones there, Grant.
So true. The Curry family might be the best ever. The Berries, including our own colleague Brent. The Thompsons with Clay in the league currently. Just some incredible NBA families to admire.
A unique talent. Ja Morant has taken the NBA by storm. Grant, does Ja remind you of anyone?
Well, many people, including Paul George, have compared Ja to a young D. Rose. Yet each explosive athletes at the one position. Both Ja and Rose leading their teams at a young age as well.
Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. And it's Brooks in at the small forward position. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies.
And on the offensive end, this is how Adams hurts you. You have to be aware where he is at all times.
And he gets it to go. Lillard's got 4 this quarter.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, he made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
Now here's Jackson. He's covered closely. Back to Brooks. Fires from deep. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touch by Brooks. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Aldama's checked in for Jackson. Kennard comes in for Brooks. And it's Jones in for Desmond Bane. Minute 32 left to play in the first half. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Reddish against Kennard. Pass to Adams. Jones with the ball. The three. Adams inside. Reddish covering. Kennard has the open look. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Kennard's got 5 points.
And their intensity has only picked up this quarter, even while holding the lead.
MP, that was good.
And they had early success from the perimeter, but I don't understand how they've gotten away from that here in the second.
Well, the Grizzlies shooting just 37% from the field in the second quarter. On the wing, Jones. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Out of bounds. It'll be Portland's ball. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Konchar's checked in. Simons is checked in for Portland. 40 seconds left in the half. Pass to MP. Back to Simons. And stolen by Jones.
Perdo yo por qué? ¿Qué me cuenta cómo ha perdido?
Here's Konchar. 17 seconds left in the first half. Here's Aldama. Buries it down low. And the Grizzlies lead by 13.
Drew the defense and made the proper read, hitting his teammates on the perimeter.
Simons passes to MP. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding?
Great job ending the quarter on a high note.
That's the play that pumps up the whole team, and they'll try to carry that inner.
And so it's Memphis. They lead by 11 as the...
Sí, volvemos a perder. Yo no entiendo, yo no sé.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Checking out the group for Chauncey Billups to start the second half. Lillard and Sharp are the guards.
Yeah.
MP is out there with Jeremy Grant. And it's Nurkic in at the 5. Well, we talk about the critical importance of the wing position, RJ. From the time you played, how do you think that position has evolved?
Well, when you talk about positionless basketball, it really falls on the forwards. You want them to have more responsibilities. You want them to be able to guard 1 through 5. You want to be able to run. So the wing in positionless basketball have a lot more responsibility.
Pass to Sharp. MP outside. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Here's Payne. Portland grabs the miss.
That's just a bucket what you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss those.
Here's Lillard. And no good. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort. Three-pointer, Brooks. And it's MP with a rebound. The Trailblazers have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half.
I mean, during his first playoffs, Dillon Brooks proved he was a big game player, pouring in 31 in his playoff debut, an upset win over Utah.
Lillard passes to MP. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
And we know Lillard can score, but he's showing nice awareness with the pass to his open teammate.
You know, talking about Dillon Brooks, also great in those first ever play-in games, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, the Grizzlies making the playoffs, winning 2 games. Brooks was outstanding in a win at Golden State, locking down the Warriors on the perimeter.
Tillman's checked in for Adams. Looking at players with limitless range, Grant. Damian Lillard right at the top of that list.
Oh, B.A. And Lillard, he can just make it look so easy. He gets a lot of his strength on his shot from his legs. On the short list for players you don't mind pulling up from the logo.
Tillman misses. The Trailblazers have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Here's MP. That's tipped. Here's Watford. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. To the paint. Hey, great D that time from Grant. Well, Portland's shooting around 39%. They'd like to get that higher. Here's MP. Portland again missing. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. And there's Jackson on the assist by Morant. Jackson's got 8.
One of the most dynamic passers to enter this league. And while Morant, this man is in full control of the offense.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, they...
Otra vez suplente, vamos a perder.
Grant against Brooks. Nurkic passes to MP. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And he just powered through contact, trying to complete the play.
At the line for 2.
And both free throws good for MP. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Morant and Bain in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the center position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Morant, the pass to Adams. And that one's good.
Yeah, this is where Adams looks to score, especially when he has a matchup he likes.
The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Here's MP. Got a piece of it. Oh, stolen by Morant. From Bain. That one doesn't drop. And it's Portland the other way.
They got that board, but they've been getting hurt on the glass all night long.
Pass to Nurkic. Simons outside. Jackson against MP. Here's Nurkic. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Nurkic has got 4 points in the quarter.
So capable of overwhelming you. Nurkic is terrific at maintaining his focus and balance on these tough finishes.
Adams. And it's slammed in by Adams. That gives him a double-double in this one.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
Payne, no good. Portland trailing here. And Grant gets it to go.
And you want him taking good shots at this point of the game. And that one was easy.
Yeah, it's clear where they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for them.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
and the defense was right where it needed to be, but it didn't matter. He still found a way.
Here's Adams. Outside for Brooks. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots over Grant. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last time. Timeout called. The Blazers. They're behind by 3. There's a minute 47 left to play in the fourth. Let's take a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Steven Adams.
He's been unguardable in this one, getting whatever he wants out there. He's just simply putting the offense on his back and delivering.
Nurkic passes to MP. And that basket makes it a 6 for 11, shooting a good percentage.
It's harder to thread those passes inside, but the reward is evident.
Morant against Lillard. Morant pass to Adams, and here's Bain. Nurkic with some nice D. Portland has gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. MP drives in. That shot is off. This number 6 of the day out of 12 attempts. To the middle. Here's Adams. Pass to Jackson. Goes back up. Yeah!
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play, coming through when it matters most.
Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
Things are definitely working offensively. A balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
Here's MP.
Yes! And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Morant pass to Jackson. Portland grabs the miss. So it's all come down to this.
It's really that time where your leaders must step up.
Here's MP. Oh, he got it! He got it!
Late here in the quarter, they still have a foul to give.
Timeout called. Memphis. They're trailing by 1. We've got 22 seconds left in the game. Guys, your thoughts?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
If they've got a surefire...
Sharp, he's checked in for Simon. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Taylor Jenkins had to say to his team. He wants all they have to give coming down the stretch, saying, quote, it's not just the big plays. I want to see us making the little plays, too. Winning the 50-50 balls. That's the effort we need.
As always, Allie, we thank you.
Big body cleaning the glass. Great awareness by Jackson Jr.
Timeout called. Portland. They're down by 1. 7 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Your thoughts, guys?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
If they've got a surefire quick bucket play, let's just say now's the time to use it.
Here's MP.
Good! They've looked a little more settled since the break. They had trouble getting into a flow there in the first half, but their shooting's been much better here in the second.
Timeout called. Memphis. They trail by 1. 1 second left in the game. Guys, what do you think?
They've got one last chance to win it. It's got to be a catch and shoot off the inbounds play. They don't have time for a second pass.
Here's Jackson. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot attempt goes offline. So it's the Trailblazers taking the W in a close one. With victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should take this win to heart. When the pressure was on, they stepped up and worked twice as hard to overcome it.
And that about wraps it up. This is Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
No perdiendo y he remontado. Enhorabuena por ganar al Rocky. Enhorabuena por ganar el Rocky del mes. Tu juego ha sido más que fantástico esta temporada. Tenemos ganas de ver lo que depara de su futuro. Así, si sigues trabajando así y bloqueando todas las distancias, no lo que puedes conseguir tú y los triples no tienen límite. Gracias a todos los que ves trabajo duro y con decisión. Sois el gurú de la franquicia y nos encanta tenernos en el equipo. Vamos, siguiente partido es contra Washington Wizards. Por fin hemos conseguido nuestro 42 victorias. Nos queda contra Wizards, Bulls, Bucks, Warriors, Thunder, Lakers, otra vez Wizards, y a Peson, Start, Celento Kings, contra Rockers House, otra vez contra Warriors. Gracias. Y Canto Taquets. Y aquí decidiremos al 10 de abril si estaremos en el playoff. Vamos, va. Siguiente partido. Vamos, es contra Wizards, vale. Vamos ahora contra Wizards. Washington Wizards. Creo que a nuestro campo. Creo. O a ellos o a nuestros campos. No sé cómo jugamos. Este partido directo.
I know the community wants to hear the details about 24, but for both our sakes, we'll just be safe and might cut it off here. Mike Wang, thanks so much for joining us here on 2K TV, and for you.
Contra Wizards en su campo. Jugamos en su campo. En acción, vamos. Vamos a intentar conseguir la victoria. Nuestra segunda victoria.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. In at the guard spots, Lillard and Sharp. Reddish out there with MP. And it's Nurkic in at the 5 down low. Here's Sharp. He kicks it to MP. Fouled on the shot. Picks up 2 points. So, free throw coming up.
Nice vision from the youngster. Sharp that time.
The Trailblazers shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
At the line for 1.
Free throw good, MP.
And over the last couple seasons, it feels like the Washington Wizards roster is in constant flux. I mean, from role players to all-stars, guys coming in and out.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Reddish the pass to MP. Back to Reddish. And stolen by Kuzma. 17-foot shot on the way. And it's right missing.
That's another miss. Already they've missed 3 out of 4 to start.
Reddish the pass to MP. He gets it in there. MP's got 5. For Washington, how difficult, Greg, is it to win when your roster changes, as you were just talking about? It changes so much from year to year.
It's really tough. I mean, take Spencer Dinwiddie. He signs a big 3-year deal, traded 6 months later. So when things like that happen, it's so difficult to create chemistry.
Now, here's Lillard. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average. Here's MP. It's a three-point game. Nurkic trying to get open. MP, good. He's got 7.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
And the foul call on MP. That is his first foul of the game. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. And the ball goes out of bounds. Pass touched by MP. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, Greg Popovich and I talked for a few minutes. He told me defensively they have to stop dribble penetration, challenge the lobs at the basket, and generally make it difficult to get to the front of the rim. They don't want this to turn into a dunk fest, because that will not end in their favor. Guys?
Thank you, David. Greg, you take a look at Nurkic. He is at his best going against big-name centers.
Nurkic is the kind of player who rises to a challenge, can be a bit inconsistent in what he gives you, but he loves the challenge of going up against the best.
And it's the Trailblazers with the ball, following the bucket by the Wizards. There's Nurkic putting it right back in.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Poked loose and stolen by MP. And he converts the
They're going to have a nice run here.
First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. And stolen by MP.
2 minutes.
A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. The feed to Beal. First shot, first basket. He's out the blocks fast.
Well, this is how Bradley Beal just makes it impossible to guard him. 3-level. This time he goes to the inside game.
So timeout call here, the first for Portland.
And we see Portland revamping on the fly. A lot of changes, but it's not a rebuild.
Como suplente, a ver qué pasa. Bien.
Here's MP. His last outing, we saw him pour in 22. 2 points. That one goes.
Highly efficient play, working off the screen, getting to the cup.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And you gotta love the aggression that he had, taking it to the rim there. Sets the tone in a close game like this one.
On the floor for Portland. In at the guard spots, Lillard and Sharp. Nurkic is out there with MP. And it's Winslow in at the 3, the small forward. Trailblazers leading by 5. Here's Cardona. Basket is good. Chance for one more.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
Quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Trailblazers.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
Right against Lillard. And Wright kicks to Porzingis. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Yusuf Nurkic.
You simply have to respect the shooting touch with Porzingis. That time, he gets the defender closing out, but nowhere near in time.
And the first one at the line is good.
And staying healthy for Porzingis has been a challenge over his career. Not uncommon for players standing well above 7 feet.
Davis is checked in for DeLon Wright.
2 minutes. 2 minutes.
MP against Gafford.
2 minutes.
MP, no good.
You can see he just rushed it a little bit. Lost the focus out there.
And it's Beal in the corner. Shoots from 14. The Wizards with another miss. And in New York, even before his injuries, the front office voiced concerns about Porzingis' ability to stay healthy.
Well, the track record for players 7-2 and up, not great. And today's game demands more movement from big men than ever before.
Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Memphis was dominant. He scored 22 points and a couple of boards as well. And it was important for them to break that losing streak. He was a big reason why they were able to do it. Kevin?
All right, David. Greg, we'll see if tonight follows suit. I'm sure he's looking forward to the challenge.
I think he'll be ready. He's in a groove. The confidence is insane. Boy, it's a good place to be.
No doubt. He is locked in, seems so comfortable with where his game is at. Boy, has he been fun to watch.
Grant, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. Right block shot. And MP with a nice bucket inside. And now it's a 12-point Trailblazer lead. Goodwin feeling it out. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Estamos a punto de acabar al segundo cuarto.
Establish yourself inside and finish with the jam.
MP passes to Nurkic. Back to MP. Lays it up and
Qué bueno pase. Hace uno, más pasa medio.
Got the lead up to 12 now for Portland.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
That's tipped and stolen by MP. Takes it off the glass. MP's got 24 points.
I tell you, he's making everything he looks at tonight. He should be their #1 option on every possession.
The shot by Beal, no good.
Gotta credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
And so it's Portland with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily in this one. We come back right after this. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters, just disrupting everything.
Well, it was about effort and anticipation. Hard to get into an offensive rhythm when you know this guy is lurking.
They've got Kyle Kuzma. DeJuan Wright is out there with Bradley Beal. Then there's Daniel Gafford, and it's Porzingis in at the 5. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with. In decades past, teams that led the league in threes, if they shot that same rate now, would rank Greg dead last in the NBA. So with that thought, which teams of yesteryear probably should have shot more threes?
And that's a good one. Kevin, I think you got to look back to the run TMC Warriors, right? How about the Larry Bird Celtics? And they could knock down the triple.
Good work there as it goes. Porzingis has got 6 points.
You can see the level of attention Bradley Beal draws. This guy is so heady finding the open teammate.
Cardona banked in off the glass. And the Trailblazers lead by 18.
Wow, what a start to this half. 3 for 3, dictating the pace on the offensive end. They're rolling early.
Here's Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
Oh, and how about squeezing the orange as tight as he could there before the stuff?
Yeah, no way he's going to lose that thing on the way up. Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. For the Wizards.
Substitution on the court.
Lillard scanning the floor. Here's Cardona. Lays it up and banks it in. MP's got 8 points in the quarter.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
This is Porzingis is checked in for Kyle Kuzma. DeJuan Wright comes in for Kendrick Nunn. And Monte Morris subbed in for Goodwin. MP's checked in for the Trailblazers. Reddish comes in for Justice Winslow. And that one falls for Gafford. Doris, the NBA keeps talking about the idea of an in-season tournament, taking a cue, I guess, from European soccer. Do you like that? Do you think it would work?
Well, the European soccer situation has the advantage of tradition and history. There's meaning behind it. Obviously, I'm open to a little drama in the middle of the NBA season. The challenge is convincing the players and their representation of the Players Association that this is something of value.
On the court for the Trailblazers, at lead guard, it's Lillard with Simons by his side. MP is out there with Nurkic, and it's Reddish in at the 3.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
It's Beal on the wing. And Wright kicks to Porzingis. Knocked loose.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Pass to Simons. Here's Cardona. The shot will not fall. Nice D from Porzingis. It's right on the wing. Wizards passing it around. And the dunk by Porzingis.
DeLon Wright proving that he is an excellent decision maker on the offensive end. He made open. Let me find him.
MP passes to Nurkic. And finished off by Nurkic.
Oh, what a pretty pass. Throw to the open spot. Lead your teammate perfectly.
Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Okay, time now for an injury report.
Hey, Kevin, I spoke with the head athletic trainer for the Trailblazers. He said it's a badly bruised hip, and though he's in a lot of pain, he doesn't think there's any significant bone or joint damage. And if he misses a lot of games, it will obviously be a big blow to their chances of winning it all this year.
Thank you, David. Guys, the only thing you can wish for is that the prognosis isn't quite as bad as they're making it out to be.
Yeah, that's a tough one. Was really hoping for better news than that, but that does not sound encouraging.
No, I mean, this is a big blow, and it will force the team to make some adjustments, not just in terms of personnel in the court, but in terms of strategy.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Trailblazers.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so when you look at the season record, this one will tally up win number 43 on the year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for MP.
I think his steals tell the story. This guy was a disruptive force, and I don't think you can underestimate how important it is for a team to have someone in that role.
And Washington making a change here. Gibson's checked in, and then for the Trailblazers, Kevin Knox comes in for Yusuf Nurkic, and it's Little in for Anthony Simons.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And it's plays like that, Kevin, that show you why they are so far ahead. Didn't settle for anything outside and went right to the rim.
MP with it, picked up by Davis. Here's Cardona. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. MP's got 41.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand. Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Johnson dishes to MP. And he lays it straight in. MP's got 43 points.
Yet another bucket in close. That's how he's earning his points today.
To the paint. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
Congrats on the win. You guys really smothered them on the defensive end tonight.
Yeah, you know, we really locked in on the defensive. Coach was really happy with our switches on the pick and roll. And we need to bring that kind of intensity every night.
You also caused a lot of turnovers. It looked like you were reading the offense like a free safety.
Oh, man, that's just a scheme, man. You know, a big part of our defense is causing deflections and getting out in transition. You know, we stuck to the script. It worked tonight.
Yes, it did. Congrats.
My man.
Vale, vamos. Hemos hecho 1, 2, 3. Podemos iniciar aquí. Me quedan 2 partidos. Puedes jugar cuarto partido y penúltimo partido. No sé si esto no uso.
Back to 2K23. In July, we held a 2K TV Tuesday event in the city, and I heard that there was some kind of challenge involved.
Always. Everybody's always coming for us. First off, the event was fire. The community showed up. They were repping that 2K TV gear. And right before Team 2K TV got out there to play, our top play of the year winner, No Sleep Uno, and his squad challenged us to a game of 3v3. It did not go so well for us. They're going to like the segment, not so much us.
I'm excited to see. I'm going to like it too. I already know it.
So take a look and stay tuned because we'll be announcing our 2K TV Tuesday MVP right after this.
A crucial time of year for a lot of teams, Smitty, deciding whether to go all in on the playoff chase or look ahead to next season.
I don't know, BA. For me, it's all about trying to make the playoffs and win a championship. Yes, you can still keep an eye on the future when you're trying to win.
Now the opening lineup for the Portland Trailblazers. Lillard and Simons are the 1 and the 2. MP is out there with Jusuf Nurkic. And it's Reddish in at the 3 slot. Man, Blazers fans been having a bit of whiplash. Western Conference Finals to the lottery in just 3 years.
BA injuries had a big part to play in that. Shows how fast the NBA landscape can change. Fans are hoping they can get back to what they were just as quickly.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Back on draft night 2017, the Bulls trading away their star, Jimmy Butler.
And what a haul they got from Minnesota. Zach LaVine, the headliner, and he's turned out to be a franchise player. It's tough to win one of those type of deals, but Chicago got a stud.
This is why Lonzo Ball was drafted number 2 overall. Elite vision and size. I mean, that's a good job working the ball inside and getting a quality shot.
So it's Chicago now. It's a 3-point game. DeRozan outside. Pass to Levine. Down low. And Williams punches it home.
Up in his playmaking skills, when Levine notices an open teammate, he whips the pass over.
MP with it. Guarded now by Ball. MP against Williams. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
Rock the baby, working the size advantage inside.
Ball passes to DeRozan. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Physical defense, but DeRozan with great focus and great upper body strength.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, aggressive take there to get inside. They're looking to make things happen to try and take control of this game. Well orchestrated, and then the pass is right on the money.
Just over a minute and a half in. Pass to Williams. From about 16, doesn't go for him. And it's Portland the other way. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Chicago.
And with this matchup being East versus West, this is the first of only 2 meetings between these teams.
Very difficult game to predict. They are not familiar with each other. I expect to see a lot of in-game adjustments tonight on both sides.
And here are the Bulls now. The Blazers making their last shot. DeRozan finds Vucevic. Nurkic against DeRozan. Just 5 on the clock. Fast break. Here we go. Here's Lillard. Another one falls for Portland.
They've come out hot. I mean, really hot. Perfect from the field thus far.
Inside. Tipped. It's stolen by Nurkic. And they're pushing it up. MP with it. Guarded now by Ball. And the basket by MP. MP's got 13 now.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
DeRozan outside. To the inside. Vucevic. And Vucevic slams it in.
I love the vision by DeMar DeRozan. He found the wide open teammate.
Lillard passes to Nurkic. Down low. Here's MP. And he banks in the layup. He's got 15.
Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
Timeout called. The Bulls.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
A big group. All right, look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
It's all about pace for me. They have set the tone in that area, and they are playing fast, flying up the floor and putting all kinds of pressure on the defense.
And something else I've noticed is how they've been able to cause turnovers and take advantage of them on the offensive end, not wasting those extra chances at all.
Levine and DeRozan, the star-studded wings. Williams in power forward with Vucevic at center. And it's Ball in at the point. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls.
You gotta love what he brings to the table. Nikola Vucevic, not too shabby from the line either. He can shoot it.
And the big fella with the skill level, showing a soft touch at the line.
Now here's Lillard. 6 points for him. Pass to MP. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. We've seen a lot of coaches make the transition from college to the NBA. Smitty, what are the biggest challenges in making that leap, you think?
I think gaining trust from your players is totally different from the NBA and college. Also, the pace of the game. Not the speed of the players, but the flow of gameplay itself. And finding the soft spot in an NBA defense is much harder than it is in college.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Wizards put on a show. He added 43 points and was so disruptive defensively, picking up a bunch of steals. An astounding game for him, putting up numbers we might be talking about for the rest of his career. Back to you.
Great report there, Allie. It was obvious he could do anything he wanted. A fantastic win.
Well, I'll tell you, he was enjoying himself out there, kind of like us here in the broadcast booth. And whoever was matched up against him wasn't enjoying themselves.
What I like is they just kept calling his number. Sometimes we see coaches go away from what's working, and we wonder why.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
And Vucevic gets it to go on the assist by DeRozan. DeRozan's got 3 assists in the game. Lillard finds MP. Outside Walker. MP with it, covered by Vucevic. With the 10-footer, MP's shot is good. MP's got 22.
The playmaking skills of Lillard. Reads defenses so well and recognizes when they've left a teammate uncovered.
Now here's Ball. A valuable part of their offense, averaging a little more than 16 a game.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Pass to Little. Back to MP. Uses the glass on the layup. He's got 24.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
And that replay showed how sensational that drive truly was.
Yeah, to the hard way. Going right at the defense and making something out of nothing.
Here's DeRozan. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Personal foul.
Increasing his versatility every year. DeRozan causing defenders fits. Good example right there.
DeRozan taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Both teams deciding to change it up. DeRozan hits them both.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Here's MP. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers earning this break in the action, up 10. What has them in front right now? Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play.
Voy a intentar marcar más goles.
So here is Chicago,
puntos que me he equivocado.
trailing by 10. They'll face the Spurs at home after this one. And that'll be the finale in their 4-game homestand. On the court right now for the Trailblazers. Lillard and Simons are the 1 and the 2. MP is out there with Cam Reddish. And it's Nurkic in at the 5 down low. Outside Levine. Offensive board. Williams. Oh, he gets it to fall, and that makes it just a single-digit deficit. Williams has got 13.
One thing they've done well tonight, and that's rebounding.
Outside Reddish. Back to MP. Lays it up and banks it in. MP's got 26 points.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Smitty, what you like about this Bulls offense, they tend to take good shots.
Reason why, BA, they've got veteran scorers who are disciplined, patient. It's difficult for defenses to speed them up.
And Portland has possession. Outside Reddish to the paint. And the basket by MP. And he's got 28 now.
He's been locked in all night, and he's taking good shots.
Pass to Levine. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Vucevic with it. Four on the clock. Oh, he used the shot fake to create the angle, but he couldn't get it to fall. Here's MP. Here's Nurkic. Drops in the layup for 2. Give him 8 points now.
3 straight buckets to start the half. This is how they wanted to come out and execute.
Ball passes to Levine. Pass to Vucevic. And it's good. Credit Levine with the assist.
Man, he keeps doing his part. They just haven't been able to get over the hump.
Simons finds MP. Right wing. Lillard passes to MP. Good work there as it goes. MP's got 30 points.
Strong pass there to set up the basket.
Chicago calls timeout.
Here come the T-shirts. Let's hear it, fans.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Portland.
They've managed to force plenty of turnovers and are routinely converting those extra possessions into points.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
Lonzo Ball is out there with DeMar DeRozan. Then there's Nikola Vucevic. Then it's Andre Drummond. And it's Green in at the 3. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Vucevic's shot is off.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme. And this is a game they can build off of. They kept their focus all game long, and it will get marked as a win for the Trailblazers.
One area where they set themselves apart today, their aggressiveness in getting steals.
It really hindered their opponent all game long. And, of course, it helped spark their own offense.
And this result tonight, it gets them to 44 wins on the year.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for MP.
I thought he did a good job of filling out the defense early on. Then once he found his groove, he stayed aggressive throughout.
DeRozan for 3, rebounded by Nurkic. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
Baseline try. Second chance shot. And it's good on the lay-in. And the Trailblazers lead by 17.
Excellent effort on the road. They've literally sucked the energy out of this arena.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
Second personal foul. 13 fouls. At the line for the Bulls, Lonzo Ball. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
An unselfish young guard. Lonzo Ball takes pride, in my opinion, of success of others. Probably why his teammates love playing with him.
Pass to MP. And a missed layup.
Portland foul.
No.
Personal foul. 14 foul. At the line for the Bulls, Lonzo Ball.
And he knocks down the first one. And so Ball nails both of them. So no problem for Portland as they get the win. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So for Grant Hill, Ali LaForce, and Steve Smith, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking everyone for watching tonight's game. So long.
Los Tecumbos contra Liard y Cardona y compañía. Último partido contra Mick Bucks. ¿Qué? Mis Bucks están... No están aquí. Vamos. Último partido de este magnífico directo. Este será el último partido. Estoy cansado.
It's 2K TV
Hola Jesús,
Tuesday,
¿cómo
so
estás?
today I'm joined by Danny and Rodney, and we're about to play No Sleep Uno Squad. If you remember from our award show, he was the top play winner of the year with that fabulous no-look alley-oop pass. Are we going to do anything that flashy, guys?
I'm not. I'm a big man, so I don't have much pass. I'll be grabbing rebounds and blocking shots.
Yeah, I'm more of a fundamentals kind of guy.
So No Sleep and his squad actually reached out to us to play today on 2K TV Tuesday. So this is going to be a fun matchup. All right, I'm going to get my little pregame dance going on. I like it, fellas. We're in sync.
This might be the best we look all game.
Yeah.
Pero qué bueno.
And now that we're finally past the trade deadline, a number of players, Greg, have to be breathing a sigh of relief.
I mean, no matter how many times you're told we're not going to trade you, you're our guy, it's hard to know what to believe. GMs are professional secret keepers.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. They've got Chris Middleton. Brooke Lopez is out there with Jay Crowder. And it's Joe Ingles. And it's Carter in at the 1 spot. Nurkic trying to get open. MP, no good. Pass to Middleton. On the wing, Ingles. And it's off from three-point range. And so Lillard will bring it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
Well, you know, it takes character, poise, toughness to win on the road, and that's exactly what they showed last game.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Mike Budenholzer and I got a chance to talk for a bit. I asked him about the challenge of playing against a team that's so smart and under control on offense. And he said they really do a terrific job of execution. No miscues or missteps. We need to be just as disciplined if we're going to get the upper hand. And since they're down 1-0 in the season series, they'll have to do that really well tonight.
Yeah, David, thanks. We appreciate the report. They're in a tough spot to try to figure out how to slow down those shooters, GA.
Yeah, it's going to take a great defensive effort from all 5 guys. Should be fascinating to watch.
Well, you know what? I think they've got to run guys off their spots, to your point. Make them work hard for every opportunity they get.
Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play. Portland shooting their first free throw tonight. Free throw good. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by MP. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. MP's got 5 points so far. A little over a minute 30 into this first quarter.
And you look at the loyalty Lillard has shown. Stuck with the Blazers through thick and thin. It's why he is beloved in Portland.
Now here is Carter. Coming off a solid outing against Miami. Yep, that one goes in there.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Here's Cardona. Good. Great play by Lillard to set up. And that's now 7 points for MP. And at some point, Greg, you wonder if Lillard is the greatest Blazer of all time.
Listen, he's in the conversation. You'd have to include Walton Drexler up there. But Lillard's resume in Portland has a strong argument.
You know, passes like that go a long way. Terrific teamwork.
They get a hand on it. Here's Nurkic. Off to a good start as he gets his first shot.
Cantamos nosotros, empatan ellos. Es un partidazo. Es un partidazo.
A resolute attitude.
Crowder and Crowder. It in.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
For Portland, they've gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. Here's Cardona. A rebound by the Bucks. Last time they met was in
They had their chances, competed deep into that game, but they just kind of took them down.
And you know, those are the kind of games that sting and that bad taste lingers. Knowing you were in it, but not coming through down the stretch, those are hard to get over sometimes.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland.
You know, you can't say enough about how important Brooke Lopez was to the Bucks 2021 title.
Suplente.
Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. When Lopez Clark arrived in Milwaukee in 2018, it was a pretty good union, wasn't it?
I agree, Kevin. I mean, he opened up their offense with his ability to stretch the floor as a big guy who can knock down threes, and then he really improved defensively and became an elite rim protector. The Bucks became a league power when Brook Lopez arrived, and the title came just a few years later. No coincidence.
And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got, Chris Middleton is out there with Jay Crowder. Then there's Carter. Then it's Brook Lopez. And it's Ingles in at the shooting guard position. Walker's checked in for Nasir Little. The Bucks also with the sub. Matthews is checked in.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg. Everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Inside, trying to get open is Lopez. And Crowder slams it in.
How about the court vision of Middleton? Just so good at finding the open man.
Lillard finds Nurkic. MP against Crowder. Here's Cardona. Hands it from short range. MP's got 5 points now this quarter. 1:46 left in the first half of basketball. It's Matthews on the wing. Pass to Lopez. Outside Crowder. Plenty of space. That's in there. Carter with the assist. Carter's got 5 assists in the game.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Here's Cardona. Offensive rebound and finished off by Nurkic.
And this is where Nurkic gets a lot of his points, staying active even after the shot goes up.
Outside Matthews. Down low. Shoot from the right block. And it'll go. And the Blazer lead is cut down now to just 4 points at the basket from Lopez. A pass to Reddish. MP with it. Matthews covering. Out to the wing. Nurkic the pass to Walker. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Nurkic trying to get open. And it goes down 2 points. MP's got the lead back up to 6 now for the Trailblazers. Middleton outside. Passes to Matthews. Too long in the paint. He's hit with a 3-second violation.
You know, when you think about the all-time greats in Milwaukee Bucks history, I mean, 2 names come to mind.
So it's Jay Crowder making things happen for the Milwaukee Bucks. Offensively, this hit.
42. The Bucks. 47. Badger Trailblazers Youth Dance Team.
Ahora puse las pilas.
And as we get to this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Jay Crowder has been sensational.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waiting until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
At lead guard, it's Lillard with Simons by his side. MP is out there with Nurkic, and it's Reddish in at the 3 spot. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Ingles dishes to Lopez. Lillard against Carter. Clock at 6. Pass to Ingles from past the arc. And the rebound by Nurkic. And now here's Nurkic. He'll bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. Following this one, they get to host the Warriors. That'll be the second game of a 5-game homestand. And with that, the Bucks lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Reddish.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
MP outside. 11 feet away. Second chance effort, and Nurkic finishes inside. Nurkic has got 10.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Ingles finds Middleton. Clark, when the casual fan looks at a stat sheet, turnovers sometimes go overlooked. They don't really grab your attention. But as a player, how conscious of turnovers were you
Extremely conscious of it, Kevin, because you know possessions are valuable and you don't want to be limiting your team in possessions. And you don't want your teammates to be sloppy. You don't want to be sloppy. And most of the time you want to try to force your opponents into turnovers, not make them yourself.
Tipped away. The kick out to Crowder from deep. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of that.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Portland, they have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
That's been one of the strongest aspects of this team this season. I mean, there have been very few off nights for them at the free throw line.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Little comes in for Yusuf Nurkic, and it's Jeremy Grant in for Cameron Reddish. Here's Beauchamp, and misses it off the right side of the rim.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in the close game.
And stolen by NP. Score of the basket is 8 for 13 from the floor.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Keep getting in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
Boy, somebody needs to get these guys fired up so they attack the glass. They're not putting up much of a fight. And this led to way too many second chance shots.
The trail.
Substitution
deciding to change it up. And the Bucks with possession here, trailing by 13, and the Bucks miss again.
And he's really trying to get them back into it, but the results just have not been there.
Setting the floor for the Bucks. Joe Ingles is out there with Chris Middleton. Then it's Brook Lopez. Then there's Bobby Portis. And it's Mamu Kelishvili in at the 3. Middleton. Here's Portis. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket.
How about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
MP passes to Nurkic and finished off by Nurkic.
And uses balance along with fluidity to finish at the rim. Nurkic is a unique big.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
The wide open look here for Lopez. Off target from outside.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Lillard against Ingles. And Lillard kicks to Nurkic. Here's Cardona. 6 on the shot clock. And it's blocked. Lillard against Middleton. Shoots over Lillard. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Now Portland takes it the other way. MP outside. And stolen by Portis. And stolen by MP.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Trailblazers.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching any lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And so checking out their season record, this game will become their 45th win.
A 2-game season series. They win them both and complete the sweep.
That's a nice feeling to get the sweep, even though it is a small number. Still nice to get that sweep.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Yusuf Nurkic.
He did all the dirty work that they needed, clearing out space underneath and securing rebounds.
Well, he is so tough to deal with inside. Lopez just too big and too skilled.
Here's Cardona, knocks it loose, and stolen by Portis. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock in game. Mamu Kalashvili passes to Middleton. Pass to Lopez. Takes the three. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Lillard, the pass to MP. With Samart. Lopez with the block.
Great timing on Lopez.
And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. And the outcome of this
one boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports.
Voy a por aquí este directo, voy a mirar una victoria, 2 victorias, 3 victorias, 4, una derrota en directo y 4 victorias en este directo. 4 victorias, una derrota. Hemos conseguido nuestras 45 victorias y la 9ª derrota. Porque guste este magnífico directo cuando suba, suscribiros a mi canal, que es donar-me. Ya muchos que no están suscritos, al que no tienen suscritos, suscribiros, porque os encantará, una campanita para que también suben directos, vídeos o directos. Un saludo para mis seguidores, ¿vale? Y espero que os guste, por favor, para que la familia necesitamos más suscriptores, por favor, los que no tienen suscritos, suscribiros, porque os encantará. Hasta la próxima. Hasta la próxima. Adiós. Y voy a descansar. Hasta el próximo directo. No sé cuándo será, ya veremos, ¿vale? Hasta la próxima.